Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am coming back after a long break. I had a few reasons for taking a break, but I went through a lot, so that's why I kind of wanted to make this video and just talk about what I went through, because I know there's a lot of women out there that have went through the same thing, or that are going through the same thing, or going to go through the same thing that I went through, and it's really hard. And I found peace in looking up YouTube videos about this and being able to see other women's journeys and how they got through it and so on and so forth. So me and Josh decided at the end of September, beginning of October, that we wanted to start trying for another baby. We really wanted a boy, like so bad. So I have a friend that used something called the baby dust method. So I looked up that book, like there's a whole book about it, and it's really just about timing and consistency and frequency. And so I read that book front to back like 3 different times. No. Go in there. Go in there. Go in there. Thank you. Oh. Sorry. But anyway, so I read that book, and we decided that we wanted to try. So we tried at the end of October and found out in November that it worked. I was pregnant, which with both of my girls, I never had an issue getting pregnant. Like, it was like one time, and so I didn't think I was going to have an issue, but there was always just that thought in the back of my head, like, what if I have an issue getting pregnant? And so let's go ahead and start trying now. Well, I didn't. I got pregnant right away. So I was super, super excited. We went ahead and told the girls. Like I said, I never had an issue. I never had a miscarriage or anything like that. So we went ahead and told our friends and family, and Josh was a little hesitant, but I was the one that was like, oh, it'll be fine. Like, nothing's going to happen. Well, 8 weeks comes around, and I had all the symptoms. Like, I was nauseous here and there, not too bad nauseous, but like really bloated. It didn't have acne like I had with the girls, so I was like, oh, maybe it's a boy. I'm trying to think. Oh, I had heartburn, I had cravings, all that. So went to the doctor at 8 weeks and found out that the baby stopped progressing at 6 weeks and 3 days. So that was really hard to take in. I just remember my mom was with me because Josh was on a trip, and I just remember thinking, like, there's no way, like, this has never happened to me before. There's no way this is happening to me. And I was just kind of in shock. And then I just remember being really upset, and I didn't know how to tell Josh. Like I kind of felt responsible, and like it was my fault. But like I wasn't having any cramping or bleeding, so I'm a realist. I keep it real most of the time, so I wasn't necessarily thinking the doctor was wrong, but I was thinking, is there a chance that maybe I could just not be as far along? But then I would be like, no, because I was tracking everything. I was tracking my ovulation, like, so I knew down to the hour on which it happened. So I was like, no, there's no way. And so I was a little upset. Anyways, they took I wasn't a little upset. I was very upset. But they took my HCG levels that day. And then I got a call the next day saying that my HCG levels were 15,000 and something, and that was really high for a miscarriage pregnancy, and to not even be able to see a fetus because they couldn't see the baby in the ultrasound at the time. Like, there was no baby. They just said the sac was measuring 6 weeks and 3 days, and so that's how far it progressed. So I had to go back the next week, and still there was nothing. So he was like, we're going to do a DNC, which is where they go and like clear out your uterus and take everything out. But that afternoon I started spotting, and then I had blood work done again that afternoon, and it said he called me and said it had went down a few thousand points, so that he thought I was about to start miscarrying on my own. And sure enough, I did. And I mean, most of you probably know that Josh is a truck driver, so he was gone. And to say that was the hardest week I've ever went through is an understatement. Like, I felt, even though I had friends and family and friends checking on me and stuff, I felt so alone. Because I was here and I had my kids, you know, and it's like I knew I couldn't quit being a mom. I had to keep being a mom for those two little girls, and I almost felt guilty for being so upset about this baby not coming, because I had two little healthy girls. Why would I be upset? Like, you know, and there's women that go through this multiple times and never have a healthy pregnancy. So it was just, oh, I don't want her to see me cry. So it was really hard to get past that and to go through that week alone. And so when Josh got home, it was like the biggest relief. But then I was still bleeding. Like, I started bleeding and passing tissue like really heavily. And it was so hard because it was heavy for like 5 days. And like, you can't wear a tampon. You have to wear a pad. Like, I'm talking like these big old like grandma pads. And you didn't feel like going and doing anything. But I have two kids. I couldn't keep them cooped up in the house for a week. I had to get out and go do stuff with them and take care of them. The cramps were unbearable. Thank God my mom had some medication that I was able to take. But then Josh got home, and then was Christmas like 2 days later. So that was really hard, because on Christmas Eve and Christmas I was still bleeding. So it's hard to get all dressed up and go and put on a happy face and act like everything's okay when you don't feel okay, and you're, I mean, kind of upset. I mean, depressed. You're still going through, like, I'm the type of person that I put on that outer layer and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. I'm okay. But really inside, I'm like, I had this tightness in my chest and this pain, and I just want to like crawl into a ball and stay there and not leave the house. And but I keep pushing because I know that I can't do that, and I have two girls that need me, and I can't be that person. And I'm not one to ever want somebody's pity. Like, that's not why I'm making this video. That's why I never told people like, no, I'm like so upset and I'm so depressed. I never said that. I was like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. And that's why I continue to say that. And I have gotten a lot better. Like, it is now Tuesday, January 8th. So I have not bled in over a week. And actually, it might be 2 weeks. No, it's been a week. A little bit over a week. And so I'm a lot better. I'm getting past it, and I really am getting past it now, whereas I was just kind of hiding behind that. So yeah, just bled and passed a lot of tissue, and then the last thing that happened was I passed the placenta, and that was very traumatizing to see that, and to just know that that was supposed to be my baby's lifeline, and there was no baby attached to it. So yeah, that was really hard, really hard. honestly, I think through the whole process, the bleeding, the cramping, all of that is nothing compared to the mental game it puts you through. Because for the longest time, after I went to the doctor and found out that the baby wasn't going to make it, I still had symptoms. And it's like a sick and evil, twisted game. Because you still have symptoms. Then you find out that your HCG levels are high. And then they're like, oh, well, maybe. You look it up on Google, of course. And then you find out that, oh, maybe I'm just not as far along. So then you start thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm not. And maybe I did something wrong. Like, it's just a mental game. But then you go back and you find out, no, it's really not. And I know that other girls are out there going through this or went through this. And I hope that this can help someone get through it, knowing that they're not alone. That I've went through it. There's millions of other people that have went through it. And like, I didn't realize how many people I knew that had miscarriages until I had one. And then you realize, oh wow, like everybody's had one, because we announced it on Facebook and told our friends and family. So of course we had to announce it on Facebook that we lost the baby. And then everybody started saying, you know, I've been there, I'm praying for you. And it's like a different feeling when someone says, I'm praying for you, I'm so sorry. And when they're like, I've been there and I am praying for you. Like, my heart hurts for you, because I would not wish this on my worst enemy. So when you have someone there that has went through it, you know, they get it. Like, they get what I'm going through. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my fan squeaking or the TV. I can't help that. But, yeah, so I'm trying to think what else I need to say. I'm sorry for taking such a long break from YouTube. I want this to be the first of many videos to come. I'm going to start doing vlogs again and just start doing lifestyle videos about being a mom and stuff like that. Josh and I haven't decided whether we're going to try to have another baby or not. I definitely know not right now, but maybe in the future. I don't know. I think we've decided that we definitely want a bigger house before we try again. And you know, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I believe God has a plan, and He put this on my plate for a reason, and He wouldn't put me through anything that I couldn't get through. And I truly believe that. Like, and I felt so guilty for feeling bad, because there's people out there that lose their babies every day, lose their kids to cancer, or their kids get killed in a car accident. I couldn't fathom that. I could not. So I feel almost guilty for being so upset about losing a baby at 6 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, I just think there's always somebody that has it a lot worse than me. And God would not put me through anything I can't take and I can't handle. And He has a plan, and there's a reason for everything. And I would just lay in bed and cry, but I would thank Him. Like, thank you for everything. Thank you for everything you've given me. Thank you for my 2 healthy babies, a roof over my head, a wonderful husband. Josh has been amazing through this whole thing. Like, he has never once not like gotten mad at me for getting upset. He helped me so much with the girls. Like, he has been the biggest blessing. Like, even just asking me, do you need me to get you some more pads? Like, just the little things is what really matters. And I'm just blessed, and I'm thankful to God that He's given me what I got. And I have amazing friends and family. because they're still checking on me and making sure I'm okay. And I could be completely alone and not have anybody. So that's definitely something to be thankful for. But I don't want to end this on a sad note. I want to end this on a good note. So, Sadie, come here.
What?
Come here. Come here. Come here. You got salsa all over your face. She's eating chips and salsa. Come here. Come here.
What?
Guys, I want you to say something.
No.
I want you to talk.
No.
And tell them, hey. Tell them what your name is. Just say, my name's Sadie. Be sweet. Sweet.
I want to see the movie.
You want to see the movie? What movie are you watching? What movie are you watching?
Minions.
Minions! Is that your favorite movie?
Yep.
Yep.
I like the bracelet.
You like my bracelet? Thank you. What did Santa Claus bring you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
A tank of Barbie doll.
He brought you lots of Barbie dolls.
No, baby.
And a baby, yeah.
And some tacos.
And some crackers. Oh, a tractor. She said some crackers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So, tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Subscribe. Can you say subscribe?
No.
Say it.
No.
Do it.
No.
I'll give you candy.
So, Dad.
Subscribe. Bye.
Bye.